What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with another read. Today, I will actually be doing my Pisces reading. This is going to be for July, but it is a timeless reading. So whenever you happen to stumble upon this video or this message is for you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna be doing Pisces today. I was gonna do Sagittarius, so you could definitely be connected with the Sagittarius. But yes. So can I get a message for my Pisces, please? Got anything you would like me to say to my Pisces? The energy that they're in. I feel nervous, or like somebody's watching me. Like, it kind of feels like I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Like, I want to make sure that I'm covering all my bases, or I'm saying everything that I need to say. You could have a speech coming up. You could have some kind of performance, some kind of audition. You could be an actor or a model. This could be a casting call as well if you are a Pisces. Yes, I feel like you like the limelight. This could also be getting a viral video. Something that you filmed could have officially went viral, or it could be going viral. Right now, it could be kind of circulating and you may not know it, but I feel like you're going to look up and your video or your reel, or it's going to have like a bunch of views, like 1,000 views or something like that. And that may not seem viral to you, but I feel like that's you not giving yourself your flowers, because maybe your other pictures only get like 80 likes or something like that, but this got 1,000. So I feel like this is you kind of being grateful and not looking at yourself like, wow, I'm not doing enough, right? I feel like this is you being grateful, being open and honest with yourself about your blessings. I feel like somebody's also honking at you like, go. I feel like somebody feels like you're moving slow, or you could feel that way about yourself as if you're moving slow, and I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. We have life lessons and be gentle with yourself. What did I just say? Be nice to yourself, okay? We have be gentle with yourself, and then we also have Jade, wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here with be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and you need time to heal and recover. And life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings they contain. So after something happens, if you're feeling confused, I heard nauseous. I don't know what that's about. That could just be that nervousness. But I feel like you don't have to be on go every day. If you need to call in from work, if you need to give yourself a day, if you need time, if you are finding that you're getting exhausted, especially like, I don't know what's been happening these last couple days, but ever since, like, I would say since the 4th of July, I've been feeling so sleepy and so exhausted. You could be going through a little bit of that. You could be going through a little bit of a fatigue. I also feel like this is like spiritual health coming back. Like, maybe you could have been attached or tethered to a negative soul, somebody who was draining your energy. And I feel like that person could potentially have moved or left or went to jail. And I feel like this feels like, and it doesn't have to just be something like that. This could even just be as simple as something like they got fired, and now y'all not working together no more, and she was such a bitch or something like that. Or the guy who made you uncomfortable at work is finally getting fired because you've been telling people that he's been harassing you or something like that. I feel like this is kind of like whatever has been hurting you for a while. This could even be childhood trauma. My leg is bouncing up and down, so it feels like coping mechanisms or anxiety being shown through your body, and that may be healing itself. So maybe you're not fidgeting in your hair, pulling out your eyelashes. I heard trichotomania. I don't know if that's how you say it, and that probably ain't what I heard, but I saw, I felt, I heard what I know I meant, okay? And then this kind of feels like Oshun is giving me like Beyonce. And for me, when I think about Beyonce, if you are a Beyonce fan, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say, but I feel like she lives a very unhappy life, a very private life, you know, where it's supposed to be happy, but maybe you and your husband aren't doing good, because we have albums like Lemonade and, you know, stuff like that, where you can tell that, hey, she's been cheated on. You have them in an elevator where your sister beating his ass because he probably did something to you, right? Or said something to you. So all this secretiveness, I feel like, don't let a nigga not post you. Don't let a nigga not post you. That could be a life lesson. You could be finding out that like in the past, and this doesn't have to be right now, but I feel like you're realizing from past situations, like maybe I went through a lot because I let that nigga get away with a lot, you know, like, or I went through so much because I was seeing a bitch be a bad friend to all her other friends, but I'm thinking I'm so different and I wasn't, like, or, you know, I knew she was a hoe, but I ain't ever think she was gonna fuck my man, like, you know, something like that. And it don't even gotta be nothing like that. Y'all know I'm kind of hood, so I you know, I can channel that kind of stuff. But I feel like for me, I would say this be gentle with yourself card is more so about how you speak to yourself. You know, like, do you say, I love my inner child, I love myself, I love my face, I love my skin, I love my scent, I love my hair, I love my nose, I love my fingernails. Like, this feels like the ultimate sacrifice, right? It feels like the ultimate ending to something. It's like something that you really wanted to end, that you've been needing to end for a long time. I feel like it's a loop, like it was a voice. I don't know, maybe you have like mental health issues, but it feels like a voice. You could be finally getting like some herbs, some medicine. You could be using crystals to heal yourself, period. This could be period cramps, menstrual cramps. Green, heart chakra, opening it up. Purple, crown chakra, royalty. Melanin, you could be black, you could be a queen, you could be a goddess. This to me feels like chlorophyll, maybe even drinking chlorophyll, adding that to your diet. Feeling like you don't belong. Feeling like you don't belong, Pisces. Why is wellness here for Pisces? So on life lessons, you have the Magician. I feel like you've learned all the lessons you need to learn for right now. It's not that you're done learning. God is not done teaching you. However, I feel like you've learned enough life lessons in order to bring in the things that you want. And now you're going to have it all. You're going to have the communication with God. You're going to have the self-love. You're going to have the good mental health. And you're going to have the money. We have the Two of Cups, wellness. This could be a relationship or a partnership. I feel like this could be a mother or like a sister, a big sister, like a best friend or a mentor, some type of feminine energy where it's like, you really helping me get through this right now. Like you are really showing up for me and I really appreciate you. So you can have a feminine energy like a sister who's helping you get through your marriage, who's helping you get through your relationship, who gives you the best advice, who's a counselor. Because we do have this King of Pentacles, so I kind of want to look in a book and see what the King of Pentacles is about. And I'm starting to study tarot more because I am an intuitive reader. So I channel through my readings. I'll pull a card, but I won't really pay attention to what it looks like. I'll just pay attention to what it feels like to me or what God told me to say from the card. But I'm learning to get more into the education of it because it's not just about intuition. Sometimes you do have to have knowledge. You could be an entrepreneur. It doesn't mean you don't have to read books. Doesn't mean you shouldn't go to business school. It doesn't mean, you know, so I feel like there are things that you can do by yourself, but there are some things that you need help with. So this could be calling on a mother figure or a grandmother figure and asking them for advice or asking them for money, asking them to help you. Mentally, you could be calling them crying. I feel like this is a sister. I really feel like this is a sister. So we have the King of Pentacles. Well, I like how this one is. Okay. So the King of Pentacles. The King's throne sits solidly on the ground, representative of the earth element. So he's grounded, he's firm. The back of his throne is a large golden pentacle. So it's like you sitting on money, like you sitting on a gold mine. There's some kind of ideal, there's some kind of goal, there's some kind of dream that you have, that you've been sitting on because you have to be patient with yourself. You kind of have to take a rest. You got to regroup. You got to get you a business plan. You got to figure it out. You have to make plans. Baby, I've been making plans for you. I got plans for you. I feel like somebody been making plans, like birthday plans or like lover plans or like summer plans. Like, we're gonna go on a vacation, we're gonna go on a trip, we're gonna go here, let's take the kids there if you guys are married. You know, I feel like this is kind of like, let's get our groove back. You know, this could be a mother-daughter thing. This could be you and your sister. This could be a girl's trip, a cousin's trip, a best friend. Like, hey, we all a group, and, you know, like, her nigga acting up, so we ain't gonna invite our niggas either. It's like camaraderie. It's community. It's feminine energy being given to one another. I feel like you got a man or something, but you're not worried about him, right? Because even when y'all messing up or he messing up, your friends or your mama, your sister, your cousin, whatever woman this is, she got your back. Right? It says he appears quite comfortable, at ease with himself in his position. This says he appears. This says he appears. So this could be you thinking your man sitting on his throne like a king, and really he going through something. He's really mad at himself or mean to himself. Or the way that he talks about himself, it's probably like he feels worked to the bone. He could feel like all he do is work, right? The king is usually financially successful, an excellent businessman, comfortable within himself and in his position in life. So I keep spitting. I keep seeing it as I'm talking, and I'm trying not to, but I have a list, so it happens. But to me, all I'm seeing in my mind is like somebody spitting or foaming at the mouth. You know when somebody angry and they snapping and their mouth be dry and it's spit. I'm seeing that. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries. So I'm feeling fire energy. But I feel like this anger is something that you're passionate about. It's just like, you know, it's just like, you know. So it appears. So I feel like this is somebody giving you sexy, cute, attractive, but they don't got it all together. Right? He has strong character and is dependable and steadfast. So I feel like this person gonna like come to your rescue. They'll come to your rescue, but they can't rescue themselves. Like, they know how to help other people. They know how to be there for other people, but they don't know how to really be there for themselves. And that's kind of causing a rift in your relationship or within you. I feel like it's causing you to question yourself if this person really wants you. They could be distancing themselves from you, not spending time with you, always at work all the time, like, you know. And I feel like it's not on purpose. They want to be able to provide for you. They want to be able to live up to your standards, but maybe they feel they can't. If he becomes angry, it is short-lived and he doesn't brood. These men make excellent husbands and fathers as they are loyal and reliable and see their role as being a good provider. Family and tradition are important to them. I love that. So this is a man who knows how to be a man. This is a man who wants to be your man. He like, look, I want to provide for you. I want to give you those things that you want and that you desire. I ain't mean for this to be a love reading, but if it is, it is. You could be telling yourself you don't deserve this man. You could think he's too good. Or maybe you feel like this love's too good to be true. You could have suffered miscarriage, or you could feel not woman enough for him. Like, dang, I ain't sexy enough. Maybe my titties ain't big enough. My booty ain't big enough. Maybe he want me to have weave, or I don't got no money to, like, get my toes and shit done. And maybe, you know, it's like, maybe I can't go get a wax this week. I feel like you looking at all the things you can't do, but you ain't looking at all the things you can do. Period. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Got the High Priestess, because you know better. I feel like God told you who this man is. Even if y'all ain't gonna get married, even if y'all ain't gonna be in a relationship, y'all might have sex. Y'all might have sex. Because this High Priestess, she feel like sensual. And then you got this girl, that Beyonce, that Oshun, that goddess, that deity energy. I don't tap into the deities because they have not come for me. They might be, I don't know. When they come to me, I know. But for right now, this feels like not getting yourself involved in anything that you don't have concrete awareness of. So I feel like you're waiting for God to move you. You're waiting for God to move you in order for you to want this person, in order to give yourself permission to want this person. Why is the Two of Cups here for them? The Hunter. You hunting for a relationship. You want a relationship? Track down your fears and desires. And then why is the Magician here? The broken arrow with the shaman. Embrace the energy of peace. The shaman, trust in higher forces. I feel like you're not even manifesting. You're receiving. You're allowing God to give you the things that you know damn well you deserve. It's like, how am I asking for this? And I done worked my ass off to get it. Of course I deserve this, right? So remember, we had that King of Pentacles, a good husband. Let's read the High Priestess. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. Again, that mindset, right? The High Priestess is a physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. That's how you know when you are a divine feminine. When you are disciplined, okay? When you have the discipline to say, I know I want him, but he not good for me. I know that job can provide me money. Maybe it's not good for me. I want to indulge in this food, but maybe I know it's not good for me. It's being able to decipher when something is just not right for today. You know, it's like if you can have a little discipline in your day, ain't nobody asking you to stop cold turkey. Ain't nobody asking you to go to the gym and be on it like that. But if you can get yourself in a position where you're disciplined enough to know that you need to change something, you're going to be a powerful woman. Okay, and if you're the masculine reading and you're this King of Pentacles, you want a woman who know who the fuck she is. You don't want a little girl. I feel like where you are, you got something to bring to the table. You bring the table. You want to pull the seat out for her to sit at. You're a gentleman. You're a divine masculine. You don't deserve anything less than a divine feminine. So maybe your divine feminine is having to be disciplined first before you can like her, before you can come to her, before you can communicate to her. Maybe God already told you, hey, that's your wife. That's her. And you watching from afar on social media thinking like, how am I finna hunt this woman down? How am I finna go get her? Well, she already know who you is. This is telepathy. Y'all already been speaking in the ethers. Yeah. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the High Priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. So that woman with that womb, she receives those messages from the Most High. She comes and delivers them to her king. King, this is what we're doing. Lead us there. Take me there. But first, she must receive that guidance from the Lord to give to her man, to give to her husband, for him to provide, for him to make something out of nothing. It ain't nothing. It's guidance. That's how we work. That's how this works. I put you first. When you move, I move. This feels like if you rocking, I'm rolling. I'm a go with the flow, and I'm going to do what you say, because not because I'm a fall in line, but because I submit to you and I respect you. Not even I submit to you, but I submit to you submitting to God. And because I know that you're submitting to God, I am able to lay my guard down. And if you lay your guards on down, I will be every type of faithful. Y'all must love music, Pisces. Right? Okay. If you look at them together, it says the High Priestess in this deck is the consort and the partner of the High Priest. If you look at them together, you will see they mirror each other's energy. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Best, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. Okay, you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond human senses. So if you've been thinking like, damn, like I'm really feeling this nigga, like, you know, talk to him through your spirit, talk to him through your yoni, talk to him through your womb. You know, like hold your womb and ask for him. Is this the man who's supposed to enter me? Is this my husband? Recognize how you feel. Talk to your body. Place your hand on your heart. Talk to God. Connect with that chakra. I feel like this is you needing to tap into. You have all the answers. If you're unsure about your relationship, go to God. Go to God about it. Okay? Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. You do have the Magician here. Okay? You are bringing this to you if that's something that you want. There's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure it out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and your happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it is also important for you to check within your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Again, this High Priestess card fell on this King of Pentacles, so I feel like y'all unsure about each other. Whether it's you're the male watching and you're unsure about this feminine, or you're the feminine and you're unsure about this masculine, go to your mama about it. Go to this big sister, go to this friend, go to this mentor, go to this reader, watch readings. You know, like, readings are there for you to give you information, and sometimes they'll tell you the truth and you don't want to hear it, so you might turn it off. That's cool. If it's not for you, it's not for you. If that's the truth that you didn't want to hear at the time, God understands that, God knows, and God will reveal it to you when you are ready. And that's okay. But if you feel uncertain after listening to a reading, or you literally feel like, nah, that's not me, it's probably not. You probably were guided to watch that because the other person had watched that, or the other person had thought that, or the other person had been thinking like, dang, how do I get in contact with her? They know you watch reading, so they sent that energy over to her. Like, hey, go tell her to listen to this. Like, so pay attention to what's coming up in your feed. Pay attention to what's being suggested to you on Instagram. That's what you're telling Instagram you like. That's the algorithm that your phone is looking at. You know, like when ads and commercials pop up, that shit that you've talked about, that shit that your phone has heard you mention. So when things pop up, pay attention to why. If something pop up on YouTube and you're like, damn, this is a sermon from T.D. Jakes, you know, like, if you accidentally click it, watch it. There's a message in there for you. I feel like you are magic. And you keep thinking things are happening by coincidence and chance. And I feel like, nah, you low-key in the ethers making shit happen. But your body, your physical self, even your mind can't even comprehend what you're doing in the ethers. You don't even know you a goddess in them ethers. You don't even know how close you are to God. You don't even recognize. You think you spiritual. You think you enlightened, but this wellness, I feel like this is a spiritual awakening. This is gifts, right? We have the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. The message is track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. So whatever scares you is really what you want. Being hurt by love scares people, right? Moving scares people. Changing jobs scares people. Being homeless scares people. Black people rising up scares people. Women's vaginas scares people. Women being liberated, being sexually liberated. Y'all seen the senator popping her twerking? Women being liberated makes people scared, makes people jealous, makes people nervous. Why? Right? Because you desire to be like her. Because you wish you could be as liberated as her. Right? That's what this feels like. The Hunter card is based on my favorite Celtic god, Cyrano. This reminds me of the Marvel movie. I don't know who this man is. I think Thor. Right? A Hunter card is based upon my... Oh, I already read that. He is the stag god of the wild in a rip. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. So not only are you hunting, but you're being hunted as well. So I feel like you're looking for a spouse and somebody is also looking for you as well. This could be you and your counterpart kind of praying for each other. Both getting closer to God, both reading the Bible or something like that. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with the energy that is both fearful and fearless. Do it while you're scared. It's like, yeah, you scared, you tired, you unsure. Do it anyway. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. If you running away from a connection, you ain't texting him back, you scared he ain't gonna text you back, girl, you're triggered. I'm triggered when I see your face. So you have to come face to face with them. So this could be you taking a leap to like follow them on social media, unblock them, maybe shoot your shot. Hey boo, how you doing? You like, you into black girls? Like, no, I'm just kidding, but you know. The hunter goes with the wild and goes beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away and live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful enough to overcome limitations, period. Okay? Let's go ahead and get the shaman and the broken arrow, and then we'll go ahead and end it off there. I do want to see what this hunter card is about, and then the broken arrow. The shaman is okay and the high priestess is okay, but I want to see the hunter and the broken arrow, and then we'll go ahead and end it off there. So the broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that the tribes are no longer fighting one another, but we're making an alliance. So this is coming into contact with somebody, stopping the fight. It's like, we're not going to fight each other no more. We're just going to go ahead and be together. You know, we're not going to fight. We're not going to resist what God has for us. We're just going to go with the flow. When you see a broken arrow in meditation, vision, dream, or a reading, it is a message that you know. It is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Did I not say that earlier? This is community. This is friends. This is family. This is lovers, friends, whoever, good bosses, good people to work for, good people working for you if you are the business owner. Good traveling experiences. Know your baggage is not going to get lost. Know that the seat is not going to be small. I feel like everything is going to go perfectly. You and your person going to get along while y'all are on this trip. Finances, it looks like it's sitting pretty. Relationship is sitting pretty. And your health and wellness is good too. So only thing you have to do is you have to desire yourself. You have to desire your own happiness and your own peace. It says, if you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that now is coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of the light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer your peace that you would like to enjoy. So this is reaching out to somebody, or when they do reach out to you, you not being cold and you actually deciding to have a conversation. I feel like you could have cut somebody off, but now you're kind of realizing where you went wrong, what happened. You're recognizing why you cut that person off, the standards that you have, but maybe it was the way in which you did it. Prepare to talk things through. Offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by the situation or by the people involved. These people don't want to hurt you because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you and taking you lovingly forward. That felt good. Okay. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. This is for the shaman. On the inner planes of the shaman, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman can bring the energy of your shaman guides to you. Shamans believe that I felt like I just felt a shaman come into my space and come into my home. Shamans believe that where there were illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere or a negative pattern had instilled itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies or your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. So this is believing in God, trusting in faith, and letting go of whatever low vibrational energies were attached to you. So maybe doing like a burn ceremony, watching candles, and as a dance, maybe set your intentions on the thoughts that you would like it to burn away. Okay, there are spiritual allies working in your favor. This is trusting your spirit guides. If you have ancestors that have passed over, a grandmother or a matriarch specifically, or if you're a male, a patriarch, this feels like going to them for guidance. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold more and more easily when you move into a true state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from your miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. So I feel like this is you talking to your guides by yourself, like just in your meditation. We also had that high priestess card with the high priestess with the shaman. They both spoke very highly of your powers and what you can do and what you can make happen. So I want to go ahead and figure out who this hunter is and why that broken arrow card there, that community, and then that's going to be it. Why is this hunter card here for my Pisces? And then the broken arrow. We got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So let's go ahead and see. Again, this deck I actually got as like a Halloween from like the Halloween store. So it didn't come with a book, but I'm going to go ahead and read it out of here. So this says a Newman. So this is dog energy. So I feel like this is a man with a dog and a woman with a cat. It's like y'all both mirror each other. Y'all are both mirroring each other. King of Wands. The king in this card is focused upon the fire that tops his wand. His stone appears to be set on the sky, perhaps an indication of how he is influenced by his many creative ideas. The King of Wands is usually strong, optimistic, energetic, confident, and friendly by nature, good with words or motivating to others, and quite physical. He enjoys challenges, so he is frequently found in leadership roles. They usually make good husbands, enthusiastic lovers, and proud fathers, although they tend to talk up their loved ones and can appear a bit showy to others. So this is someone who wants to brag about you. This is someone who kind of wants to show you off. These men are often found as entrepreneurs because they are always full of creative ideas and enthusiasms for their projects. This could be you and your spouse realizing that, like, damn, in order to make my dreams come true, I have to go be her boyfriend. I have to go be her girlfriend. We have to link up. We have to fulfill God's mission. Like, I feel like this is purpose more so than love. Like, y'all could not even like each other like that, but God said y'all are supposed to be together, okay? In whatever role you find them, they stand out for their dynamic ways, and they like to feel a sense of freedom in being able to go about their work without restraint. So is this somebody who is like, if you want me to be the provider, don't question me about how long I'm at work, which is not fair. Just because you're providing don't mean you don't get to show up, as you know. But yeah, due to their high level of energy, they can be found in sport environments. They can also be found in sales positions or field sales, where they are left to their own devices so long as they perform, but anywhere they can channel their apparently endless energy without restraint. They like variety and get bored easily. This person could be a cheater, doesn't have to be. As such, they dislike detail, which they feel bogs them down. So this person cannot really listen to all the details of your life, but it's kind of like they still care about you. But it's like, I can't take on too much of what you're going through because I have my own stuff going on. So this person feels a little bit selfish, or that's how they could be coming off to you. This could be who you just ended something with. delegating. They're good at delegating these tasks to others. You'll really find them taking care of such things themselves. So I feel like it's like a person who, instead of taking care of the kids, they're gonna hire a maid. The King of Wands is the happiest when creating, and he has good vision. In the negative, they may be rash, quick-tempered, hot-tempered, selfish, impatient, controlling, overconfident to the point of arrogance, yes. And they may have an inflated ego. So I feel like this person is kind of like, this feels like complete opposites. Like these two cards feel complete opposite for each other. So I kind of want to get another card for that. But I'm going to go ahead and tap into this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a child or a young person, the water element, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Kind, thoughtful, gentle, creative, artistic, generally well-behaved. This could be you manifesting a child or a young person. So this could be adoption or taking somebody in. So like a little sibling, you could be that big sister or that mentor. Sensitive to others, but can be slightly oversensitive to criticism. Don't like people telling them when they're wrong. This could be your child. The way that you speak to them. Usually well liked by others, but may have difficulty socially at school due to sensitive natures and other children's thoughtless words or actions taken to heart. So this could be you feeling like you want to give your child a sibling because they're so sensitive, other kids are mean to them. Happy news of an emotional nature generally can be news about love, engagement, marriage, or birth. So this could be love or a new business coming out of this partnership. So whoever you're maybe going to be with in a relationship with, y'all could be starting a business together. You got the Leo at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card. Last card, the King of Swords. So this person embodies all things. Very logical. I feel like this is potentially 3 different suitors. Yeah. So if you are a feminine energy or a male energy who dates men, you can have a lot of men on your tail. If you're a man who dates women, you can have a lot of women on your tail. However it goes, I feel like focus on your health and your wellness and your self-love, and what you desire will soon come. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Pisces, and I am out of here.